Hello YouTube, this will be my first review. I tried to look for a review on the TAR-21 and wasn't able to find one, so I decided to make my own. This is the TAR-21, which actually stands for Tavor 21st Century Assault Rifle. Now, it became available for me to purchase in 2008 in Canada, and it's a standard issue of the Israeli Defense Force, or IDF. It's actually named after Mount Tavor, designed between 1991 and 2001, in service since 2001 as well. Great thing about bullpup rifles is that they're configured in a layout in which the bolt carrier group is placed behind the pistol grip. This shortens the overall length but does not sacrifice the barrel length. Bullpups minimize the silhouette of soldiers and maximize the effectiveness of turning corners. It was created by Zellman Sheps, waterproof and lightweight, accepts standard Stanag magazines. That's basically any AR-15 magazine, M16 or M4 magazine. So there's a host of magazines like P-Mags, C-Mags and all that stuff, and they're cheap and reliable. It can also be outfitted with an M203 grenade launcher, 40mm. The weight is 7.21 pounds. The length is 28.3 inches, and the barrel length is 18.1, but for us Canadians it's 18.5. It is a gas-operated rotating bolt. It has a cyclic rate of 750 to 900 rounds a minute. The projectiles actually spin at 3,500 feet per second, and the effective range for this rifle is 550 meters. The variants are TAR-21 Standard, is what you see here. The G-TAR, which has a notch barrel to accept the M203 40mm grenade launcher, and the C-TAR is the Special Forces Compact. And then they have the S-TAR, which is designed for marksmanship, and it's a folding underbarrel bipod, which is made for snipering. It also comes with a Trijicon ACOG 4x magnification sight. Then there's the M-TAR, which is micro Tavor. Then there's the Zetera, which is the Indian locally produced version of the M-TAR, modified to use 5.56 by 30mm mini SAS cartridge. Why, I don't know. In 2002, the Tavor was unveiled at SHOT Show. Barrett was going to manufacture it in its military and civil version. However, the contract was never finalized. There was a report by Charles Daly, however, that Michael Kessner that had plans that were being made to import or at least partially build the Tavor in the United States, which was released through Charles Daly forums. However, since the time, Charles Daly has gone out of business, and the prospect of the sale for a semi-automatic version of the Tavor in the America Civi market is currently in question. So, you Americans looking for the Tavor, good luck, because there's been many companies that are trying to take over the contract, and it doesn't seem like they go through very well. So, we'll have a little look at my setup here. I have a Spectre tactical 3-point sling, and I have a Surefire, let me get the name of it one more time, the M95-1 MX07, and I have an EOTech 553, which is night vision compatible. So let's turn it over here real quick. So then I also have a Delask 2nd Gen rail, and folks, if you get a chance to pick these up, they're great. They started around $200, and they go all the way to your front burris here. So you have basically about a 1/4 of an inch gap there, which is great. So it allows you to have magnification sights, lasers, whatever. Then I have a Phantom flash hider on there, and it works excellent too. So then the Tavor rifle actually has a very cool setup here. Let me remove the cover. So if I push this button right here, it'll actually turn on my flashlight, and that's 85 lumens of LED, or I can turn it on manually and leave it on in the back there. Okay. Now the 553 has a 65 MOA dot, and it has a 1 MOA dot, which means it will hit at 1 inch at 100 yards. Okay, there's the dot right there. Okay, so this is also night vision compatible, but I'm not worrying about that because I have a LED flashlight. Basically, the infrared won't work with LED, so the reason why I have it is because it has CRV-123A batteries, which both my Surefire and EOTech take, so I have one battery system. Now it also does, as I mentioned, have flip-up iron sights, or backup iron sights, burris as they're called. Sorry, I'm trying to do this one-handed here. There's one, there's two. Okay, so it doesn't co-witness 100%, but you can still see your sights. Now the reason for that is the EOTech 553 is actually made for the M4 and has a 7mm riser plate, but it also does have throw arms, so it makes it a lot easier to take it off and on rather than using tools to take it off. Okay, so turn that down, and now I also switched out for glow-in-the-dark lamps in there as well, so they actually glow in the dark, so I can see them at nighttime. So that's basically my Tavor rifle, and you have your op rod right here, and you have your bolt release right underneath here. There's your bolt release, and there's your mag release right there. So it's very easy to operate the gun, and I love it. It's great. So here's my Tavor. Thanks, guys.